Now, TomTom, the navigation company, has always been making fitness wearables on the side. But since wearables is such a huge thing in the industry these days, TomTom is not missing out on that action. Today, the company has launched a range of GPS sports watches, and Chris Kearney from TomTom is standing by with a quick review of the multi-sport cardio.
My name is Chris Kearney. I'm the VP for TomTom Asia Pacific. I'd like to talk to you today about the new TomTom Runner Cardio. Now, this is a really exciting watch and a really fantastic development in sports watches. And the reason for this is not just all the great training characteristics that we've got in our other TomTom watches, the TomTom Runner and TomTom Multisport, that combines this with an inbuilt heart rate monitor. I'll just quickly run you through this. And so how this works is that it bounces light into your wrist and then measures the change in blood flow to turn that into a pulse. And let me just quickly show you how this is done. So what I'm showing you here is on the watch. I can choose in run mode. And what happens here, we search for a GPS signal to get going, but at the same time you see in the rear of the watch, which is on your wrist, and I'll put this on in a moment to show you, this shines into your wrist and you get a heart rate reading. And another feature of the watch is this really simple to use one touch control. So I can push right, I'm ready to run. What I'm showing here and what I can see here is scroll through a number of characteristics on the watch. So I can see my calories, my kilometers per hour running, I can look at my average speed in kilometers, I can see how far I've run, 100 meters so far and counting up, and the duration I've run for. Really important characteristics or metrics to keep track of when I'm running. Let me show you this, and I'll just put this on my wrist. I'm ready to run here, but what I've decided is I want to do some more set training around the running watch. So I push down once, I look at my training story, and I'm going to set a goal. So today I'd like to burn 500 calories. Actually, it's on there already. So now it's going to run until I've actually burnt 500 calories, and it'll show me during this. I'll push down once more time. In training mode, I can choose interval training. So this is really important if you want to train for speed or train for endurance, that people love to go through set work. So I can set up my warm-up time or warm-up distance, then I can set a rest time, and I want to rest for 1 minute between each set. I can set my number of sets, 10 sets, and a cool down time. And the watch will prompt you every time to change your activity. Zones, which is a really important thing. Now, if you're looking to run a half marathon or a marathon, it's really important that you run within the pace that you're comfortable with. So you don't go too fast and hit the wall, not finish your race, or go too slow, take too much time, and again not finish the race. These are really cool features of TomTom Runner, and this is a fantastic runner cardio. It integrates the heart rate monitor. As you may have noticed on this menu, this is a multi-sport device. I've got a couple of other options. Cycle is one. Now I'm a cyclist. This is my sport, and so with an additional sensor connected to the crank and to your wheel, you can measure your distance to speed and assist in your speed measurement, but also tell you the number of revolutions per minute you're playing with. And the other nice thing about the multi-sport with the bike is that because of the modularity of the unit, so let me just show you how this works now. I can pop this out of the strap here and very quickly mount it on the handlebars. It's a bike mount. So this wraps around your handlebar like so. The device drops on there quite firmly, clicks in, I tuck it there, and I'm now mounting on my handlebar. And let me just show you another couple of things. I've got swim mode on here. So what this does is allow you to use it for swimming as well. There's an accelerometer within the watch. It will measure the number of strokes you take, and it will measure when you turn. Also in here we have a treadmill mode, so indoor running. Obviously when you're indoor you don't need the GPS. It takes this from the accelerometer, it takes the swing of your arm, and it knows that that's about a stride length. And so when you go on the treadmill, you take the stride, it turns that swing into the stride and gives you a distance measurement. Really nice. So you can use that with heart rate training as well. And of course it is a sport watch, we need a stopwatch on board as well. The nice thing about this is that it pairs really nicely with a smartphone. So we have a TomTom My Sports mobile app. This enables me to directly pair via Bluetooth Smart with the watch and upload my activities, so wirelessly, and also view all the activities on the app as well. So it's a free app available on iOS and also available on Google Play, and it will give you all the records, drill in to give you all the data that you'd want to know to help you improve your running performance.
So Chris, thank you so much for the quick review. I have a couple of questions for you though. Could you talk about the price and availability of the multi-sport cardio?
Okay, so The product's available now on Flipkart.
Okay.
So you can get the entire range there, and the pricing on the watches ranges from $12,999 upwards. The multi-sport cardio is $23,499.
Also, Chris, could you tell us what is the battery life like on the multi-sport cardio?
So with just GPS, it's around 10 hours, and you get between 8 to 10 hours with GPS and heart rate monitor on, and it's long enough for most people to complete a marathon. Okay. And if you're longer than that, you've probably got a few other issues as well. What
are the other peripherals and add-on accessories available with the multi-sport cardio in the packaging and stuff that people can buy later on?
So the nice thing is on all our multi-sport products, the Byte Me is included. So because the runner enables you to use running outdoors and indoors, the multi-sport adds cycling, it adds swimming, and adds a freestyle mode for any other sports on there. But because we enable cycling, we've given every customer that buys one of those a bike mount, so to mount the device on the handlebars.
Is the MySport app available for all platforms, iOS, Android and Windows?
So it's available for the two largest platforms, which are iOS and on Google Play, so for Android.
So you also have the runner cardio version along with the multi-sport cardio version. What is the main difference between the both?
So the runner will give you indoor and outdoor running, so they're all GPS watches, and they all have an accelerometer in there, so you can quite easily run outdoors with a GPS fix and indoors using accelerometer on the treadmill. When we go to the multi-sport, you add the functions of swimming, so we can take the watch in the pool, so it will measure your stroke rate, your number of strokes, distance swum, and also if you'd like to go into cycling, as I am, I can mount this on the handlebars, look at my kilometers per hour I'm riding, and add cadence sensor as well. So we will supply a cadence sensor to the market, so you can test the number of revolutions per minute that you're spinning, and in bike mode you can bring that data into the device as well.
So in general, there's only an addition of two features, which is swimming and cycling.
Swimming, cycling. Also you get the freestyle mode, so any sport mode, but you also then get the bike mount as well.